endearment, you can make snitch work too, man. But there's certain things that when you're invested in the community, that you'll have a different perspective. See, when you're passing through or living in your mama's house and you ain't really invested in the community, you know, this is something that you're going to do for the time being. You hit a crash for a minute, or you got you a little spot over here, but fuck around and get you a house. Fuck around and put you down $30,000, $40,000 on a pad, or even more nowadays, and all of a sudden shit start changing. You just can't pull up stakes and roll up out of here because you got a mortgage and you got credit issues. You're lucky to be here where you are. You don't want to open that can of worms of interest rates and change, and so you got to fight for your right to party and keep your neighborhood the way you want it to be. And that was something somebody asked me one time recently, man. You ever thought about moving? First of all, I live in a nice area. Second of all, my mortgage interest rate is low as shit. Okay. I got one of them situations when they first went down. I jumped all over that. We find my shit is real good. Okay. It ain't as good as my sister's, but it's good enough for me. Second of all, where the hell am I gonna go? Okay. I'm gonna run out someplace and my house note gonna probably jump up $1,500 just to get away from where I'm at. So me and my neighbors, we stick together. Okay. We don't allow anything in my neighborhood, dude. We don't allow anything in my neighborhood. And what I saw and what I've learned a lot more since I've been the president of the Compton Entertainment Chamber of Commerce and a co-partner in the Compton newspaper. I've been talking to a lot of people, a lot of homeowners who've been around for a long time. And when you have, your vested interest, you got 30 years, 25 years in this property over here. You just seen everybody come and go. You just saw everybody get married, get divorced, the new neighbors. And at some point in time, you have a commitment to this piece of property. This is your shit. And you ain't gonna let nobody fuck over it. And that's bottom line. If it means you got to call the police, you got to call whoever to get the bad elements out your neighborhood, you will do that to protect your shit. Because bottom line is, it's your shit.
Shit. Yeah, my microphone fell. Yeah, and you mentioned that, and I have a story behind something kind of similar as well, but you mentioned that the police told you could record the crime in progress, but the police told you that if they don't see it with their own eyes, there's little to nothing they could do, right?
That's for a misdemeanor. A misdemeanor. That's what security guards get paid for. Security guards basically get paid for observing and reporting. Okay, that's why nowadays security guards let you walk out of here with shit, because when security guards got aggressive, the people that were stealing would get aggressive with the security guard. Security guard whoop your ass and slam your head to the wall or some shit. The people that's stealing is suing the company now. So you suing the company for $15,000, $20,000 over some shit that only costs $500. So it's a loss for the insurance company. So they said, for now, let's let them go out the door. And which is fucked up for the business person, because now I got to pay for every one of these damn things. I don't get a shoplifter allowance. I don't get an allowance for people walking in my store and walking out with shit for free. I got to pay for every last one of them. And the more people steal, the less profit I can make, which is going to make me raise my goddamn prices. So it's a fucked up situation. But I was telling Dre also, and I came up with a term. I couldn't think about it. I didn't come up with it the other day. But since we had this conversation, this was on my mind as well. And I was on the treadmill, and I thought about this term, and I called it paracop or parapolice. Just like they got the paramedics, they got paralegals. They're people who they're not sworn, but they are paid observants. Okay. And they should be able to record and report shit like a security guard. You ain't got the right to arrest. You ain't got the right to do shit. All your job is to see shit and let us know what you saw so we can go after the shit. And to make it worth their while, they get paid for a piece of the fine. Not vigilantes. See, vigilantes go out there and start kicking ass. Okay. Vigilantes go out there kicking ass, and vigilantes may do more damage.
I just saw Equalizer. I love that shit.
I did too. Okay. Vigilantes do a little bit more. They go out there and they actually go kick some ass. Okay. But these people right here are just, you know what? That would be a good term. Video vigilantes. Okay. Video vigilantes. All they do is record shit and make sure that the police know what's going on. And there may be some detectives or whatever the case may be. All their job is to do is go through these videos and pursue those cases. Okay. If it means sending somebody, especially in Compton, one of the big problems we have in Compton is people illegal dumping. The people that patrol the illegal dumping areas, they get off work at 6 o'clock. Most illegal dumping takes place late at night. So the chance of them getting caught is slim and none. The people that patrol that, I think it's the code enforcement, they're going to be home and sleep, wake up in the morning, surprise, big old pile of trash. Okay? Big ass pile of trash, middle of the street, driveway, alley, whatever the case may be. But if somebody has a Ring camera or phone camera, because everybody got cameras everywhere, I think law enforcement is really slipping on not thinking how to resolve some of these problems that we incur. You ain't got to have somebody wrestle nobody. Just get their picture, get the video, get their license plate number, and send it to the police. Let them do their job. Okay. And the people that does this, you get, it's just like the old street light tickets. Okay, the tickets, when you ran the light, they was crooked as hell because the light could be green as shit. That motherfucker still flash on your ass. But this would be something that people are actually qualified to do. They take a little test and they understand their law, their rules. Their job is only to observe and report. Okay, observe and send the videos. All right, and once they do that, if they once that fine is imposed and they get paid, shit, they get paid too. It may get 10%. You know, and maybe even a monthly stipend just to be out there in the first place. And you don't need no badge. You don't get a badge. All you get is a number, and that you send your shit into the police department. You don't get no identification, so nobody knows that you're doing this shit. And you just, you know, because man, there's a lot of money being missed out here, far as fines and shit. That's a lot of money. People just drive crazy these days. These illegal U-turns, all these niggas doing these bad turns and shit. I saw a fool. We was going down the Harbor Freeway one day. A fool actually was trying to get on a little overpass in the middle by Vernon. This fool actually was going across 3 lanes of freeway, making like a left turn, stop traffic all the way across, just to get on an overpass. And like, dude, I was talking about the same program with my buddy. He thought it was always fucked up. That's fucked up. Nah, man, look at this fool right here. He was, man, he stopped. He had traffic stopped backed up to downtown LA. It was already slow. So I guess he figured he can creep over there. I mean, he literally was going east. He was headed east on the north side of the freeway, south side of the freeway. But yeah, there's ways to do this shit, man. If folks do some thinking, people are lazy, dude.
Wow.